Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and I've noticed kind of a trend with Blue Point tools that they seem to be getting expensive, like Snap-on prices, and I'm kind of wondering what your thoughts are and if that's if I'm missing something here, or are they just expensive. But first of all, a couple of notes. One is I was able to get the quarter-inch drive sealed dual pawl 72 tooth bit ratchet kit. This was 11 bucks. And the reason is, remember, I took the bit driver out of one of these locking flex head ratchets, little quarter-inch. It did have the bit driver in it. I wanted to put it into one of these little tiny guys, and I just love this thing. But that meant that now I've got two of these, and I want one of these, and the other also a bit driver. Some people said, why didn't I just swap heads? Well, because this has a locking flex head. That's the difference. That's one of them. Plus, I hadn't even thought that deeply of it. But anyway, so I'm going to swap this out with that new kit to get my other bit driver back in service. Anyway, Blue Point. Now, Wera makes some wonderful tools like this Tool Check Plus, but you can get these things 80 to 100 bucks, kind of depends. It's got a little bit driver handle here. It's got a small ratchet for both bit driving, and if you use the adapter you can run these sockets, and it's got 5.5 to 13 here, all in this great case, and tons of bits. Look at all those bits. So here's a Blue Point, and that's what this thing looks like. Now where I'm going with this is this kit, which is a 25-piece set in a plastic box, sells off the truck full retail for $176. That's almost twice what this one is. Actually, maybe more than twice. Depends on what you get these for. And what it has is a simple little, bit driver that's a quarter-inch square on one end and a quarter-inch hex on the other. Classic things. I've done videos on lots of these. There's tons of them available from, probably $7 up to about $30, depending on the quality. And then it comes with a set of sockets, standard Blue Point sockets. I have tons of these, up to 13 you can see here. So, while this one's 5.5, there's no 5.5 on this side. But we've got a 6.7.8, 6.7.8, no 9 here. And then 10, no 11, and then a 12 and a 13. So this is a little bit fuller. It's got an extension, kind of big deal, I guess. I mean, not big deal sarcastically. And then it's got a few bits. And even these, yeah, the Torx bits are fine, but I really need the metric side of the hexes. And then one square. And none of these have tremendous value either, which is odd. How are they getting $176 for this thing? Another example is this Blue Point. This is an oil filter wrench, and it's this is YA405OB, or no, I'm sorry, 0B. This thing, yeah, it does have a a slip joint in it, but this thing retails off the truck for $78.75 for an oil filter wrench. I have a one from Channel Lock, little small one. I think that one was under 20 bucks. Yeah, this is a big one for larger oil filters, and you can make it even larger, huge oil filters, I guess, but it's just a simple steel design. Why is something from Blue Point not? I mean, that's a Snap-on price. Even Snap-on, I would be thinking, wow, that's kind of pricey for what it is. It's kind of strange. I was more used to this kind of stuff. This is the BLPGSS3849. This sells this entire set here. Bring it over so you can see this a little better. I got this many years ago, and it was 200 and something, I think, retail. I got it for less than that. Now it is $365. Now that seems high. It's a full SAE and metric set of 3/8. Not the greatest, compared to Snap-on. I think it was a 36 tooth, and boy, once you use the finer tooth, at least 72. Using one of these seems comical almost, but anyway, it is a good set of sockets. And one of the things is Blue Point is warranted, apparently, by Snap-on So I could take these in if something happened. But I've got a couple of extensions, one converter so I could run a 1/4 inch here, and then I've got some deeps and some shallows mostly across the range. You can see 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 here. Starts at 6 millimeters, 7, 8, 9, so we got all that, and a couple of adapters. And then start 7 through 19 with the deeps, 3/4 down to 5/16 on the SAE. So a set like this, yeah, it seems kind of pricey, but you know what? That's, you know, it's high quality. But this one really threw me. You know, $176 for this, when you can get something as detailed as this for half the price or maybe less. I mean that's almost $90. You know, and I know I didn't pay $90 for this. I don't know, they come and go. There are several versions, but seriously, is Blue Point twice Wera? And there's, I mean, this has so many more bits in it of high quality. You know, it's got all the ones I need. The ratchets, you know, they're, yeah, it's a little bit longer. This is kind of a heavy, short ratchet, but you know, neither one of these is terribly amazing. You know, so anyway, I'm just wondering what's going on with Blue Point. Is it getting Snap-on expensive? Is it still worth it? I don't know. What do you think? And with that, Doc out.